Hello, welcome to Dungeon Dwellers Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Today we're reviewing a sci-fi horror movie that's kind of like cyberpunk, I would say. It's a 2020 movie called Possessor, directed by Brandon Cronenberg, the son of David. What was his name? David Cronenberg. You know, the guy who directed Scanners, Exostance, Cosmopolis, that really shitty Robert Pattinson movie, which he was great in, but that movie sucked. This movie stars Andrea Riseborough, who still hit the wall, and despite hitting the wall super hard, she still gets leading roles and stuff. It's beyond me. She plays Tasia Voss. You got Christopher Abbott, who I thought was the guy from The Expanse, but it's apparently it's a different dude. Christopher Abbott, who plays Colin Tate. You got Rusev Sutherland, who plays Michael, who is the brother of Kiefer Sutherland and the son of Donald Sutherland, which I didn't know this guy existed until now. You got Twopence Milton as Ava Parse, Jennifer Jason Leigh, who's in Exostance, a David Cronenberg movie. She's in this one too. Plays Gerder. Sean Bean plays John Parse. So the plot for this movie is it's a sci-fi thriller horror movie, like I said, which based on the title, you're expecting it to be like a possession movie, right, with ghosts. No. It's a possession movie, but there's no ghosts involved. So it's like it takes place in the cyberpunk hellscape future, where there's a technology that exists where people can hack other people's bodies and control them. And our main character, Andrea Riseborough, Tasia Voss, is a hitman who takes over people's bodies and kills people, right? Which the first scene in the movie, she's possessing a black woman who's like who works out of like a hotel or something, and goes to kill some fat guy, which she does brutally with a knife. Supposed to has a pistol with her. Is supposed to blow her head off before like she can pull out of the body, right? But doesn't, and she's too scared to, and is gunned down by the police, right? And after that, she talks with Gerder, which is Jennifer Jason Leigh character, who does like a psych analysis of her to see, hey, she's still up to doing this job, because you know she's supposed to kill herself after doing the assassination, but she has trouble with it, right? After that, she goes home, hangs out with her husband and her child, which there's like obviously there's a feeling that like there's some resentment between her and her boss, because her boss feels like her family is pulling her down, which plays later on in the movie. So like she gets set up for the next job where she has to possess this guy named Colin Tate, who is played by Christopher Abbott, who is dating the druggy daughter of this billionaire who runs this company called I forget what it's called, Zoo something, where he has like a data mining job working for this company, right? Hold up, my dog's bark. Yeah, sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, basically what happens is you learn the process behind the possession technology. There's like a couple. There's kind of like a time limit, a deadline where she has to complete her job within 3 days, because she's not that compatible with her host. Obviously, because this is a hitman movie and slash horror movie, something goes wrong. The host body takes over control, and there's a final confrontation in the movie between the main character, Christopher Abbott's character, Tate, and Tasla Voss's Tasla Voss's family, because obviously he can't. He has access. He kind of has access to her memories, but not really. Like he only knows like little things. So like yeah, he tries to interrogate like her husband to find out where she is and try to figure out, like try to undo what she did, right? But obviously that doesn't work out. So I'm gonna get into my positives and negatives. Positives in the movie. You got there's some great cinematography in this movie. You got this really cool concept, right? It's the thing with like cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, I feel like there's so much more you can do than like crime, like action movies and stuff, that you can do like cyberpunk horror, and it's not really done often enough. So when it is done, it's like sleazy shit, like Death Machines, which is basically, or Hardware, where it's basically Alien with like with killer robots, right? If you ever seen Hardware or like Death Machines, which I plan on reviewing at some point on this channel. Mike, and you got some great, great performances. Like Sean Bean is awesome in the movie as the asshole rich dad who Tasla Voss is supposed to kill, right? Which she ends up fucking up, which is like it's funny, man. Like the one movie where like Sean Bean is supposed to die because it's due to the plot, he doesn't. And if you don't know, like Sean Bean is famous for his like death reel on YouTube, which Sean Bean gets fucked up, dude. He gets beaten the shit out of with a poker, and you see his eye gets popped out with the fucking poker. It's like holy fuck. Yeah, this movie is gory at times, and like and the movie for some reason is only rated R and didn't get NC-17. Why? Which is like why I would think it should get NC-17, because there's full frontal nudity in this movie. Like there's a scene where he's data mining at work, and he's like they're like hacking into people's like webcams and shit, which is why I always have duct tape over my webcam. And like you see like a chick with her legs spread, right? Her like you see everything. You see her, like you can completely see her like private area, and you also see a man's erect penis as he's about to put it into this girl. And that's kind of like the one funny scene in the movie, because like the character gets distracted and watching these people fuck in the webcam, and like the character gets a call from his boss. Is like, hey, what's going on? You're supposed to like be telling us what kind of color drapes and like what kind of color drapes they have and shit. Yeah, which I thought was a funny scene. And there's also a scene where like Andrea's character, while possessing what was his name, Colin Tate, is having sex with his girlfriend, and then there's like a cut-in. There's like a cut-in scene where like you see Andrea Riseborough naked with a huge dick, and it's like I guess we're supposed to think, holy fuck, that's so fucked up, that's so bizarre, a woman with a penis. It's like, like there's this thing called transgenders and she-males and shit, right? Yeah, that's not so shocking nowadays. But yeah, I'm gonna go into my complaints of the movie, though I think it should get fucking NC-17. Like, that's why the fuck is it like rated R, it's like I don't fucking know. That's some bullshit. The movie is obviously inspired by like Philip K. Dick novels, where you have like the character doesn't know, it's his the character doesn't know what's real or not, and then there's the idea of identity, like in the Total Recall movies and books, where he doesn't know who he is, right? Or she doesn't know who she is. Like there's points where like like you don't even know who's in control, like the Tate or the Voss character, right? Though I will one other phrase. I thought the scene where it's like a flashback scene, but you see like a flashback all the things that like happened earlier in the movie while like Voss was in her body, but it's like it's Christopher Tate's character with this really weird mask on, and this like really cool music is playing. I thought that was cool. Besides from that, other than that, like the movie, it's the thing where this movie, though it has some really cool premise and like cool cinematography, story wise, I thought like the way the movie told its story is very weak, and it was very predictable. Like, spoiler alert, I knew the guy was going to go and threatening to kill her husband and child, which turns out he or she did, which is not very clear who was in control. And it turns out like they were controlling the kid, because the kid kills Tate at the end of the movie, and like Voss, who was in control of him, killed her own son. It's not entirely clear, and she's not even emotionally like disturbed by the idea, hey, like she killed her own family, right? And like that's the thing where the protagonist of this movie is very unlikable. And like I kind of, but there was a cool thing where the movie does point out, hey, the future is going, the cyberpunk future that we're heading for is going to be really fucked up. We're gonna have to worry about people hacking into people's bodies and shit. And then there's the whole the no privacy thing. But the data, I was surprised to see how like low tech the data mining was. It's just people hacking into your webcam, spying on your shit to see what kind of products you have, which is fucking really lame, in my opinion. But yeah, like the movie, like my other complaint, besides from the fact that there's the Philip K. Dick ideas, which are I wouldn't say that were stolen, but then there is shit in this movie that clearly is stolen from other movies, like the scene where like she's like she's taking over the one guy's body, and you have this like really LSD like dreamlike sequence where she's melting into liquid, and then like the guy's like forming into liquid and then turning into himself, which that's clearly stolen from a Panos Cosmatos movie. What was it called? Beyond the Black Rainbow, where like guy takes LSD and then like his head melts, that's clearly stolen. This scene is clearly stolen from that, which people might disagree with me, but it's even shot very similar. It's like it's clearly stolen from that, and like I know people could say like that shit was probably stolen from like Altered States. I haven't seen Altered States, so I don't know if that's true, but like I don't remember from reviews I've seen of Altered State where like there's footage of people of the main character's head melting, right? So yeah, I'm giving this movie. I was thinking of like a 7, but like fuck this. This movie is a bit overrated, and though one complaint people have is that the ending is kind of anti-climatic. I wouldn't say it is, but it is very like tone-wise it is, right? Like you have a high emotional driven stuff happening in the end of the movie, and like characters take it like deadpan, which I thought was fucked up. Except for Gerder's face, who looks very happy at the events of the movie. I'm giving this movie like a 6.5. So I'm for Incel Cinema Month, aka Loner Cinema Month. I'm going to review next Last American Version. I've been watching a lot of horror movies, which I'm going to review, post reviews of them during the week. So I need a palate cleanser. So I'm willing to watch the really shitty canon comedy film. All right, and we're gonna do like a 50 subscriber sub special. So once I hit 50 subscribers, we're gonna do something special. I'm thinking of doing a podcast where I record myself watching The Room, which that's one of those movies I swear I would never watch, but I thought, hey, that could be a very interesting video to put, for my 50 subscriber special video. If you guys have any suggestions what I should do instead from the 50 subscriber special video, let me know in the comments. Alright guys, peace.